Online Video Games here, and we're recording in 1080p at 60 frames a second, delivering the best quality content. Now today's topic is about GameFly.com. What is GameFly.com? As many of you probably already know, if not all of you, it is a website where you can rent games at, and it's similar to Netflix. Instead of streaming games, you rent games, just like Netflix, how you used to rent DVDs prior to the streaming movies option. Anyways, the sale ends on January 3rd, and I have purchased used games at GameFly.com in the past, and what I got from purchasing used games at GameFly was they came with free shipping, they came with a case, they came with the original case, they came with the original manual, the original cover art, the online path that was not used, and they came with any extra content that the disc originally came with, such as a poster. And the disc didn't have any black ink on it, and it was in pristine condition. Every used game I've tested from GameFly.com has worked, and if it doesn't work, they're 100% guaranteed. I'm assuming you can return them. So when you buy a used game at GameFly, it's like you're buying a new game. On the other hand, I can't stand getting used games at GameStop because there's no original case. There's usually no case. Usually, as in 99.999% of the time, the disc is usually severely scratched. The disc has black ink on it. There's no cover art. There's no manual. There's usually no online pass. And whatever. And the disc usually does not work. And whatever the disc came with in the original case is missing, such as a poster. So all you get is an envelope and a broken disc. A yellow envelope that's see-through on one side and a broken disc. That's what you get when you buy a used game from GameStop. When you buy a new game from GameStop, what you get is a open case and a scratched used disc with some black ink on it that may not work. Those are GameStop's new games, but when you buy a game from GameFly, you get quality games that are in pristine condition and come with everything that they came with before their quote-unquote wrapper was removed. When I say quote-unquote wrapper, I mean if you're getting the game new, you're literally paying $20, or let's just say you're literally paying $50 more just for that wrapper, which is ridiculous in my opinion, but it's up to you. I mean, it's your money, not mine, if you choose to buy these games from GameFly. Anyways, let's look at what's on sale. LA Noire, $15, and I think the complete edition, maybe not, it was on sale earlier for 20 new, I think, or 15 used. I don't know if it's still on sale for 15 used at Best Buy, but like I said, $10 is pretty much my limit for buying new games, unless the game is amazing, something that will probably never go down in price until years later, such as a classic game like, let's just say Mario Kart Wii, where you could use a game controller. A game like Mario Kart will probably not drop down in price until maybe half a decade later. So a game like LA Noire, 12 is around 10, but I'll just wait for it to decrease in price and for the price to diminish. Mortal Kombat I already have. I got the arcade edition for $160. The price makes me sick when I think about it, but I know their way of getting the tournament edition. Unless I bought it new, they don't sell used joysticks for a low price. Flashpoint Red River. Is that Rainbow Six or something? Operation Flashpoint. Maybe that went down to 5. So I have interest in LA Noire, but the price is too expensive. Brink I already have. Call of Duraz too expensive. Alpha Protocol too expensive. Now when I say too expensive, these games that I normally wouldn't buy are too expensive at 10. I mean, even if I didn't know too much about these games and was willing to be experimental, and I was unsure about the quality of these games, I mean, I may purchase Alpha Protocol if it was $2 or $1, but not for 10. MX vs ATV Alive, too expensive at 10. Transformers Dark of the Moon, I love that game. I think I got that for $48. It's a fantastic game. I already have that. Call of Duty World at War, I already have that. Dragon Age 2, I got that for 10. 13 is too much. Dungeon Siege 3, I wanted that. 13's too much. It was 10 or 8. I'd probably get a Haunted Demon for just 13. That's too expensive. Jinx God, Bloodstone 13, too expensive. Lynch and Kane already have. I have both. Ruse, too expensive. Ryo, too expensive. Star Wars The Force Unleashed, I already have both of those. I think I got the second one for 10. 13's too expensive. Tron at 13's too expensive. Body Count at 15's too expensive. Gears of War 2 is complete rip-off at 15. I got the triple pack with Gears of War 1, 2 and the DLC for $8 at Best Buy on Black Friday. Rainbow Six, I probably don't have that one. It's probably 2 or something. I have one of the Rainbow Sixes. 15's too expensive. Dragon Age Origins. 18's too expensive. EO. Shadi. Ascension of whatever. 18's too expensive. Nier. All these games are all too expensive. DX. Human Revolution. 25 is too expensive. The Dynasty Warriors Gundam. 30 is too expensive. Record of Argus. 25 is too expensive. Alright, so stay tuned for the next row when I... Actually, yeah, stay tuned for the next row when I look at the PS3 games.